Well, hey kids. Oh man, sorry we're getting a late start today, but I did not need that this evening. Absolutely did not need that this evening. Just got ready to set up and have the live stream. Sure as hell my damn anchor dragged. So had to run up on deck and get the anchor untangled, get the engine started. All kinds of drama going on. Got it done, got the anchor reset, got it hopefully snugged in better this time. And hopefully that's it for this evening, because that's about all the crap I can take for today. If the anchor drags from here on out, I'm just going to run it up on the rocks and the hell with it. I'm beat today, guys. I'm beat. It's probably pretty noisy for you guys right now. You can hear the generator running. You can hear the fans going. I'm hot. 80 degrees here in the boat. I just worked really hard, pulling the anchor, resetting the anchor and all that. Pulling my anchor by hand, let me tell you, it gets you hot and sweaty. So, especially mine, because it got wrapped around the damn boat again. The tide changed while we were down below here doing stuff, and damn. Anyhow, we're alive, we're healthy, we're safe, and that's all that matters, right? So, all right. So let me see what I missed in the chat. Hello, everybody. I'll just say it that way. I was about to call the Coast Guard. Yeah, good luck with that, Billy. You're about useless sometimes. Hey, Frank. Hey, Smoking. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Hey, Don, Plastic, Pilot, John Dolan, Andy, Trav. Was watching a documentary on. I started thinking it got you. Okay. It's pretty dark there. Yes, it is. Howdy, Tom. So many times that's life on a boat. Need more chain. Yep. Let's fix autopilot. What is involved? Okay. A lot of autopilot is the least of my concerns. Frankly, the autopilot really wouldn't be doing anything for me right now anyway, so I'm not worrying about it. Hey, Jared. Hey, Gene. How you doing? You days would be easy. You days would be easy. Okay. Now, how could you possibly be low battery when you're plugged in here? Oh, because you're not plugged in. I see. Hold on a minute. I got to reroute some wiring stuff. Oh, hell. I got that all done underneath, don't I? Oh, crap. All right. Got to reorganize my battery stuff here, guys. Give me a damn second. Crap, I unplugged it down below. Now that's not going to work. That means I need to go to plan B. Because otherwise we're going to have a very short live stream. It's going to last all of about 10 seconds. Because my battery's about to die. Let me get this plugged in here. Critically important right there. Anchor alarm. Top priority on the boat right now tonight. There we go. Okay, now that we got that taken care of, we can, oh, I know what I could do here. Let me pull this out. I have multiple ways of making stuff work. There's that plugged in. More damn wires running everywhere. I tell you guys, it's like spaghetti around here sometimes. There we go. All right. We should be powered and not have a problem. And we're charging. Excellent. Okay, guys, sorry about all that, but apparently there was more to the anchor dilemma than I had to pull things apart. Yeah, Truth Finder, goodbye. You're done. I'm not dealing with that nonsense on my channel. Oh, goodbye. Frank's in the house, hot, tired, and sweaty, workout complete. Hope you slept well. Yeah, I did. All right. Slipstream in the house. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hey, Dave Crosby. Hey, Dave Marshall. That's all right, man. I'm a little late. I'm on the dinghy. Anyhow, okay. So here's the deal. I got up really early this morning. I left at about, I got up at 4:30, and by 5 o'clock I was underway. The catamaran and the two sailboats that anchored right next to me where I was there at Sandy Hook, they were already gone by the time I woke up this morning. So they must have left really early. Anyhow, I am now in Barnegat Bay. That's all I'm going to tell you is I'm at somewhere in Barnegat Bay. It's a big bay, so good luck with that. Today was a 56, I thought it was 55, it's 56-mile run today. It was 11 hours underway, the whole time beating into the wind. I had just enough wind angle, I mean just enough wind angle that I was able to put out my head sail. But I mean, if I went 5 degrees too far to port, I lost the wind and was backwinding the head sail. In fact, there was 2 different times I had to do a motor tack to get myself moved over so I could continue making headway under sail. Twice I had to tack and get myself over a little bit. But you know, when the wind's right on the nose, I mean, it wasn't right on the nose, but it was off just enough that I could get the head sail out and get a little benefit from it. About 1 knot of benefit from it. So pretty much motor sailed head on into the wind, bashing into the wind and the waves for 11 hours. Today, guys, as far as motor, or as far as making distance, it sucked. Absolutely sucked. It was not a fun day today at all. Saw some interesting stuff. I saw some dolphins. I had porpoises right next to the boat. I was amazed. Had dolphins right off the side of my boat. I was absolutely shocked. I don't know what which dolphin it was. They were all very solid, dark-colored dolphin. I'm going to have to look them up and see what variety it was, but I was just jazzed to see dolphins today. Other than that, got a good early start, and everything ran perfect. I had no problems with the motor. I had no problems with the sailing. Generator, I mean, all systems were 100% operational all day today until I got here. And the anchor drag. And then for some reason, I don't know what I did. I guess I came down and threw my main switch in the wrong position. I couldn't get my engine started. I don't know why I threw it in the wrong switch position, but I guess I did. So, because it was showing there was no juice. Well, it was no juice because I had it in the off position, not on batteries 1 or 2. So I couldn't get the engine started. So I put the battery charger on with the generator running. That fired up the engine. And of course now everything's working fine, so I don't know what in the hell that was about. I will have to investigate it further. Let me go back and check what was in the chat. Hey, Richard Long. Hello, Jojo. Hey, Andy. Sounds like the day started off good. Why did Lily think of the dolphins? She didn't see them. She was down below. She didn't see the dolphins at all. Yep, thank you, pilot. Trav, yep, we're not talking about it. We're not going there. We're not having nothing to do with that. Just got a beer. There you go. Sounds like a lot of progress. Yeah, we made a lot of traffic. We made a lot of miles. So we are now in Barnegat Bay. Tomorrow, his name figured out. There you go, Frank. Thank you. I went ahead and booked that slip for you for the Annapolis self-cafe. Well, I don't wish. Okay. I don't have the funds for a slip, so I don't know what you're talking about there. But okay. Hope it's just user error and not a problem. Yeah, Gene, I think it was user error actually. That's good to see you put your head sail out though. Orange head looked gorgeous against the sky. Yeah, I love that head sail. Hey Doug. Hey Doug, buddy, I need to apologize. I forgot to send you the link to the live stream last night, buddy. I don't know why, but for some reason I forgot to send it to you. It's my bad, Doug. I'm sure that was some guy that knew you. Yeah, ahoy skipper, if you mention that again, you're gonna get banned. We're not talking about that tonight. Learning curve on this, like always a learning curve. If you're not learning something new all the time, then you're dead. You know, if you did, no problem. All right, good. Yeah, if you're not learning something on a regular basis, then you know you're just an idiot. So I have no problem learning stuff. I like learning stuff, and I learned some stuff today. And I'm tell you what, that was a long bashing against the wind and waves today. So I do not want to do that again. In retrospect, I should have figured out a different place and hung out there and relaxed and not proceeded. I should have just hung out there, but the weather windows going forward really necessitated me going. And actually with my anchor dragging earlier, now I'm really concerned about how good the holding is here, because I was planning on riding out a storm here tomorrow. So I was told through active captain that this is supposed to be a very good anchorage. So I will tell you this much, there's some private mooring balls not too far from me, right where I'm anchored out here. And boy, I tell you what, if I drag again, I'm just gonna go tie to one of them mooring balls. Whoever owns the mooring ball is welcome to come out and yell at me, but if I drag again, I'm going to grab a mooring ball tomorrow. So right now, I'm not happy with my anchor. Yes, Don, I'm very tired. Jojo, I guess I could. I don't need to provision where I'm at. I've got plenty of food on board. Plenty of food, plenty of fuel, plenty of water. I don't need anything. I won't need anything for, you know, 4 or 5 days probably. So, I don't know. I didn't see Slipstream's comment. I don't know why it was deleted. My moderators tend to read the comments faster and before I get a chance to look at them. So that takes everything care of. When do you get in and scrape it off? Blackbeard, the bottom of my boat actually is very clean right now. What you're looking at is where the guy that owned the boat before me had straps and tarps over the top of the boat. And I mean, like for 4 years he had it up on the hard covered by tarps, and apparently the tarps didn't do a very good job because it still rotted out the companionway. But the straps that he had vibrated and the tarp vibrated and wore the paint off the side of the boat. So what you see on the side of my boat that makes it look dirty is actually the fiberglass that you're seeing, because it's actually got the paint pretty much wore off. It's my intention when I get the boat down to Florida to put it up on the hard and repaint the bottom, but I obviously don't have the funds for doing that right now. So there you go. Sorry you got bashed around today, but I'm sure it's not going to be the last time. Oh, John, I'm sure it won't be too. Yeah. You need more chain, less rope? Certainly do, Frenchie. Glad you're okay regarding provs. Okay. Makes sense? Okay. Yep, you need chain. Yeah, I know I need chain, guys. No big surprise there, so. Hey Mike, yeah, late start. Just got ready to do the live stream at 7 o'clock at my anchor drag, so it took me about 45 minutes to get it all reset and going so I could do a live stream. And yeah, I'm resting tomorrow. Slipstream's comment was in favor of you. Plastic, I didn't see it, so I don't know what it was. I'm sorry, Slipstream, if you got, but you know, my, after recent events, I'm just going to leave it that way. After recent events, my moderators have been instructed to slash and burn tonight. So anybody that says something out of line is just going to get whacked. It's just the way it is. Years, but no problem. Well, I've got 20 feet of chain, Bubba, but I'm still having dragging problems. So About the dirt because the idiot kept broadcasting at your bottom. But yeah, well, whatever, Frank. We're not talking about that. Or at least anyone else. Anyhow, and I wanted to ask this, also mention this. A number of people texted, commented, emailed, telephoned me when I didn't do the live stream at 7. Guys, if I'm not starting the live stream at 7, you don't need to be calling, texting, and emailing me. I appreciate it. I love the fact that you guys are caring about me and concerned about me. But I can tell you when I'm angry and pissed off about my anchor dragging, I'm out there trying to grab a hold of anchor chain, and I'm trying to manually pull the whole thing back in and pull the boat around. And then you know, I get this bing that somebody wants me to message them. I'm like, no, I ain't got to do it. So I wasn't rude. I hope that everybody understands I wasn't rude by responding to your comments to me this evening while I was in the middle of that, but it is what it is. So, you guys were buffering, huh? I don't seem to be having a problem here at my end, but my phone does seem to be awful dark tonight. I am doing the trip by myself, Bill Carson. Yes, I'm single-handing. Do that basically anything that upsets you or the mods of the wide range of things. Trav, it can be. Yeah, it can be. You got a new chain, Carl? I hardly wear mine these days. Okay. Take care, Doug. Is Doug leaving? Carl will cut off the hands that feed him. Okay, holy skipper. Better now refreshed. Get by there today, so we'll see. Okay, well, whatever all that was about. Yep, Miss Lone Star, I guess, is back on her boat, and from what I understand, they were at the Newport Boat Show. I don't know what they've been doing since the Newport Boat Show, or it's now over, so I imagine they're starting to head this direction. So, the book page dinner drinks and what do you think? Ahoy, Skipper. Okay, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know who you are. I've never met you, and so I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you right now that we're playing our cards very close to our chest these days, and if you're offended by that, I'm sorry. Yeah, everyone seems to be in a bad mood. Not me, I'm in a great mood. All right, Doug, good to hear that, buddy. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. So, yeah, actually, considering how tired I am and beat up I am, I'm actually in a pretty darn good mood, actually. I'm feeling good, so. Best old Colonel, Sorehead alone. How did it feel to have the head sail? Oh, it was nice. It was very pleasant. Yeah. Hello from Tennessee. Hey, World Hippie. Yeah, it was nice running the head sail out today. It was. I love my head sail. It's very pretty. You know, it's got that sunshine, you know, morning sunrise kind of colors to it. I just get a kick out of it. So, how did Lily like the ocean? She did not care for it, Slipstream. She did not care for it at all. We were bashing against the wind. If you've ever been out in big water, we had 5 foot, 4 to 5 foot, somewhere in there, rollers coming in all day. In the morning, it wasn't too bad. They were just nice, smooth rollers, and they were about, you know, 8 seconds, 10 seconds apart. So it was just a real nice, gentle motion. It was very pleasant for the first couple hours, but after the sun got up and the wind picked up, it got really choppy, and it went from being, you know, a nice roller every 10 seconds to a wave hitting us every 2 seconds. And so then the boat's bouncing around and kicking around side to side, and I had to work it all day today because I'm trying to use the head sail to make distance. But, you know, I was right on that edge. If I turned 5 degrees too much to port, I backwind to the jib. So I was constantly just working that edge, trying to maintain my course that I wanted to maintain, but also keeping the head sail full, so we had the advantage of that adding to our speed. The race was on today, guys. I have a very real reason why I was just being all business and serious about trying to make distance and not stop and play around today. Today was not a day to fool around with stuff. I wanted to get here because I knew this is where I was coming to. I knew it was going to be a very long day, and it was, but I also knew I had to be here by a certain time in order to have the correct current entering the bay. Because if I'd gotten here a little bit later, the tide would have turned and I would have had about 4 knots of current against me as I was trying to enter the bay. And if you've ever entered this bay, there's this really nasty rock formation all along one side of the channel. And you know, even as I was coming in with the tide with me, it still was trying to push me over into those rocks. I'd hate to think what it would have been like, considering my boat can only do about 5 knots, 4.5 towing the dinghy, and trying to work against a 4-knot current. I'd have been all afternoon trying to get inside the bay here, trying to work against that current. So that's why I was in a hurry, and I got here in time to ride the current smoothly in. In fact, I was doing like 8.5 knots coming in because the current was carrying me 4 and my boat was doing about 4.5. So I was doing 8.8. I think at one point I actually saw 9 miles an hour as I was coming in. So that's why I was in a hurry. I wasn't going to worry about it. And I didn't have enough sail angle to worry about putting the mainsail up in addition to the head sail. I wanted to keep the engine going in the head sail. Had I put the mainsail up with the head sail at that wind angle, I think it could have been overpowering the rig a little bit. And I'm a little uneasy about my rig. I'm not going to beat it up. I'm going to take my time and be real gentle with it. So, all right, what all I missed in the chat while all of that was going on? Don't just delete and time out. Great, I love to support a good community. Okay. Boatyard Bar and Grill Friday night, the boat show, all welcome. Booked at 7 p.m. under Carl's name. Great crab meals there. Okay, ahoy skipper, cool. Boatyard Bar and Grill Friday night. Okay. Turn off the motor, peace and drink. Yes, I would like to shut my generator down, but I can't do it right now. World Hippie, just subscribe. Thank you. Love your support of the community. Thank you. Welcome, hippie. Don't take anything here to heart. People come. Yeah, it's a good time. So will you head into the ICW now? No slipstream. I still have a long ways to go before I get there. So I'm from here. I'm actually going to go from here down to Atlantic City down to Cape May, and then around Cape May into the Delaware Bay. I'll be one night in the Delaware Bay, then I'll be going through I think it's the B&O Canal, making my way over to the Chesapeake, and then down the Chesapeake to Annapolis for the boat show. Then after the boat show, I'll work my way down the rest of the Chesapeake out to Norfolk, Virginia, and that's where I'll enter into the ICW. So, yeah, quite a bit of distance to go yet. Quite a bit of distance. Nope, not in a boat race. I have the lights on, Bill. Cool, I'm headed to boat show. It would be great to meet Carl. Yeah, it would be, Blackbeard. Mods will ruin this channel. It'll be the same people. Mods are not ruining this channel. The mods are doing exactly what I've asked them to do tonight. There's going to be a lot of people at the boat show. Been hearing lots of news. Well, we'll see. I came back and 5 people kicked it all. Popeye, aren't you ever tired of being complete? All right, Plastic. Let's not attack other people. Please do not attack other people. Just been watching for a while. What is it with those mods? We're having a cool convo here. Yeah, Jojo. There's a lot of. All right, for a lot of you guys that don't seem to understand things. There's a lot of history going on, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that you know nothing about. So, you know, don't make the assumption, oh, this guy got banned because he made one comment. It's not one comment, it's a culmination of a lot of stuff. My moderators know what's going on. They're following my instructions, so... I've been doing investment, down a great lifestyle, you've been watching Uma. Yeah, Uma's a good channel. I like them. They're a little weird, but okay. Uma also is keen to meet Carl and team. Huh, that'd be a nice night. I'm surprised Uma is interested in meeting me, but okay. Yeah, Don, I know it's dark, but I already have, okay, look, I have both of my lights are on. I am as lit as I'm going to be. Good night for me, other things to do. Okay, good night. Skipper. How did Sunday night flash game? I'm not sure, I'm tell what you're asking there. How did it? It was fine. Okay. From AC at all, probably just a couple or 3 hours at most. Yeah, actually Atlantic City is going to be more like 5 hours for me, but yeah, I know it's not going to be very far. And in fact, I plan on trying to make my jump smaller. I am not going to try to do another 56-mile day again, forever if I can. Yep. Camera's not adjusting. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I agree my camera looks like it is a little dark, but that is as lit as I can get. Let me turn my angle here so I got more on my face. There you go. But that's the two brand new LED bulbs in there. They're firing away. So ever thought about advertising for a crew member? Nope, not doing that. Not yet, anyway. We have some things in the works, but nothing I'm interested in sharing at this point. So anyhow, kids, I'm tired. I am tired. I'm beat up. You know, just exhausted. It was a long, harrowing day, and then to get here and have the anchor drag on top of that was just like icing on the cake. I got here relaxed. I had dinner. I had the anchor set. Thought everything was fine, and all of a sudden it started dragging. I don't know if it got fouled or what was going on. I did see somebody in the water. It was really weird. There was some person in the water not too far from where my anchor had been set, although my anchor was set in you know, like 18 feet of water, 17, 18 feet of water. But there was a person out in the off the shore there, and it just was weird. So, of course, with everything else going on, you know what I suspected, but I don't know. It just was weird at the anchor drag. So, good night, Frank. Did you have an anchor beer? I did. Oh, Dave, tomorrow hopefully will be a much better day. I don't know. I hope it's going to be a better day. I'm actually here. I chose this anchorage because I was told this was a really good anchorage with good holding and a very protected anchorage, according to active Kaplan. So that's why I was really bummed at my anchor drag. But I'm anchored. Where I'm anchored right now, I should not have a problem. I'm anchored in 5 feet of water, and I have a 5-foot draft. And I've got about 120 feet of line out in 5 feet of water. Now it's 5 feet at low tide. Right now there's probably 10 feet of water total where I anchored, where I dropped the hook. So I really would be surprised if I drag with that kind of scope out. But I could. And tomorrow is supposed to be really windy. Supposed to be really windy stuff. Tom Travis, thank you. Tom Travis just put $5 in my PayPal. Tom, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. That was awesome of you, Tom. Let's hope some other people get the hint and do likewise. Okay. Should get solar lights, Carl. Save a lot of dough. Yeah, I know. I just find it strange that people are beginning to argue. As I said, I'm new here and need guidance, not animosity. Yeah, Jojo, not a problem. Not a problem. Just chill out and relax and follow along and listen. Everything is fine. Just don't jump to conclusions. That's all. Think somebody may be screwed with your anchor? I don't think so. Stuck in BC? No, I don't. I mean, at first I kind of thought it was weird that there was a guy in the water not too far from where my anchor was. But now that I've thought about it a little bit, my anchor was in really deep water. I doubt he was able to mess with it. And even if he did, you know, the rock should have just reset. If it did drag, it should have just gone on and reset. Instead, you know, the boat dragged for a long ways. So I don't know. I don't know. If it was near a bridge, okay. According to the travel planner, the ICW is messed up and you might have 170 miles. Yep, I know that, Bubba. I'm aware of that. All right, Doug, good night, buddy. Talk to you later. Okay, well, man, the moderators are getting a workout today. Thanks, guys, for everything you're doing. Thank you, Billy. Put up a link to my PayPal there if anybody wants to donate. Country Cruiser, you take care. Yeah, we're going to end this here very, very quickly. It's going to be a short live stream just because it started so late. So, might have been, yeah. Yeah, I was a little busy, Mike, trying to get my anchor reset. Hey, Maui Lay, how you doing, Steve? Good to see you here. Everybody's cutting out tonight. Yeah, Don, I started late. I mean, I started like 45 minutes late, so I'm not at all surprised. Armco, there you go. Armco just donated through the super chat. Thank you, Armco. Appreciate that. Armco 84. Very good of you. John, thank you very much. Yep. John just hit PayPal for 25. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Sound has cut out a few times since I jumped on. Yeah, you might try refreshing stuck in BC. Of course, I've got the generator running and it's making a bit of noise, so that may be affecting it too. So, but anyhow, kids, listen, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. 152 watching and only 11 thumbs up. Come on, people, pound the thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and end this here and just check on things up on deck. My anchor alarm looks like it's just sitting nice and steady and tight, but I want to stick my head up out of the hole and look around anyway, just so I can feel a bit more at ease. So we'll have more fun for you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not going anywhere. We've got weather coming in, a lot of wind and rain. It's actually the tail end of Flo. She's come ashore, circled around, is now heading back out to sea. What's left of her, so we're going to have the troll, yeah, right. The storms are going to move out to sea, so I'm going to get some high wind and rain tomorrow. So this is a record watching. Yeah, Billy. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a record or not, but I'm kind of tired, man. Stay dry, don't go with the flow. Hey, David, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Miss Louie's doing fine. She's sitting here sleeping next to me right now. So, yep, yeah, it is a lot, Billy. I agree. 150 now, 150. Maybe I should move my live streams to 8 o'clock instead of 7. Fix autopilot. Okay, Bubba, I'm not really worrying about the autopilot. I really am not. The autopilot would not have done anything for me today. Trying to sail on a knife edge like I was today, trying to keep just the perfect angle so I was getting the wind and keeping the head sail full, I would not have been able to do that with an autopilot. It certainly wouldn't have been able to handle that. So, yeah, thanks, pilot. So, anyhow, kids, I don't know what else to talk about. You know, we're making pretty good headway. We left Port Washington. We went to the Statue of Liberty and anchored there. We went to Sandy Hook. That's it, Sandy Hook, and we anchored there for the night. And you know, now we're here in Barnegat Bay. We're going to be here tonight and tomorrow night, and then we're going to move down to Atlantic City for one night. Just going to pull in there, anchor, and then head out the next day. Probably even leave here a little late and take my time getting there. I like the idea of 8 as opposed to 7. Yeah, I figured you would, Andy. Yep, you're there on the West Coast. Good night, JoJo. Do you hear Lily? I don't know. Do you hear her? She's not making any noise. She's right there. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? You want some loving? Huh? Is that it? You want some loving? Hold on, Matt. You're not knocking my cup over again, so. Would not like that at all. Nope. Yep. You didn't hear Lily. Lily didn't make any sound, but she's right here with me now. Same Sandy Hook as a school shooting. No, I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't think so. Wow. I missed a lot here. Okay. 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 Rattle, rattle. How did Miss Lily make out today? Miss Lily did just fine. She's tired, as am I, so. Good night, Carl. Hey, Slipstream, good night. Your grandson show their friends that their grandpa is on a little boat in the Atlantic Ocean. They actually don't watch my channel, so. I know a lot of people that sail without autopilot, and they're a little bit hardcore, but they still do it. Sure, a lot of people do. Hey, Tickle Me Fan, how you doing? Lily is going to be 3 next month. Go 5 degrees off course, and it would have worked. If not, it will help on most days. Well, Bubba, the only problem with that, if I went 5 degrees off course, I would have very quickly run into New Jersey. You know, when I'm following the coast as I was being squeezed. I couldn't turn 5 degrees to my west because I would have just run into the shore very quickly. I was following the coastline, and the wind was pretty much blowing just right up at the coastline, but only just slightly off at an angle that allowed me to be able to sneak through there. There wasn't any option. It's not a matter of just going 5 degrees off course. If I was big out in the ocean, crossing the Atlantic, hell yeah, I could have gone 5 degrees off course and gone for a long time and not worried about it. But I can't do that while I'm traveling right along the coast of New Jersey. Yeah, that Sandy Hook was in Connecticut. You're right, Billy. Thank you. A lot of Sandy Hooks, yeah. Lily gets all kinds of treats and stuff. Yes. Straight line. Okay. Anyhow, so that's what we did. We're here, and now we're going to finish working our way down the coast, I guess. So. No, I did not throw a line out today, Mike. For the most part, Mike, I was traveling at about 6 knots or 6 miles an hour. There really isn't any fish in this area that could match that speed to hit a lure, so it wasn't much point in trying to drag a line out today. Hey honeybees, hey Winston, at the risk of looking stupid, I can't find the link to your PayPal account. Should be in the description down below, or if you scroll up through the chat, Billy posted one just a little bit ago. Yeah, I was in Sandy Hook, New Jersey. I need to do a video teaching people to sail. Nope, I am not a sail instructor. If you're watching my channel to learn how to sail, you're barking up the wrong tree. My channel is not about the finer points of sailing. King mackerel, Spanish. Tickle Me Fin, really here in New Jersey? I don't think I've ever heard of people catching king mackerel or Spanish here. This far south or this far north, I don't know. Bluefish certainly, striped bass maybe, but I don't think either one of those are really going to be do well being fished at 6 knots, so, or 6 miles an hour. I don't think they can catch a bait at that speed. So anyhow, guys, look, I'm just exhausted, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'm just too tired to continue doing this. Download the Bruce Springsteen song before you head to Atlantic City. Okay. Sandy Hook shooting was in New Jersey. Okay, well, huh. Is that why you changed the name of your channel from Grandpa's From Go Sailing? Well, I thought the way my channel is named now is more accurate. That's why I changed it. I no longer farm, so there was no point in having that on there anymore. Another 30 minutes. No, I'm just too tired, guys. So, all right. All right, guys. So anyhow, so there we go. Let's go ahead and call it tonight. 138 people watching now. Only 19 people gave us a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up, guys. I'd appreciate it. In the meantime, guys, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing something in the morning. Not a lot. We'll do something in the morning, and then we'll I don't know, probably do another live stream tomorrow at 7 like I always do. So at least here it looks like I've got good internet speed. So anyhow, guys, good night. Be careful. Take good care of one another. And once again, in the description down below, there's links to Patreon and PayPal should you want to contribute to the adventure. If you do, it's certainly appreciated and very much needed at this time. So good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.